Alright, hi there everyone. Welcome back to day 30 of the 2021 Lenten Devotional series. Today's portions will be covering Zephaniah chapter 3 verses 1 through 20 and Hebrews chapter 10 verses 1 through 8. And as always, if you haven't read through these portions, please pause the video, read through these portions, and then resume watching. And throughout this week and in this message, we will be covering the theme of God's forgiveness and mercy. And to begin, let me start off by asking the question, have you ever experienced a time in your life where God wasn't a priority? So, in everyone's personal life, a person is bound to experience times of hardship. And during these times of hardship, we tend to lose sight of the faith. And when we lose sight of the faith, we tend to be misguided and stray away from the path of the Lord. But regardless of all of this, we still have a God that's kind enough to forgive us and show us His mercy and unconditional love, no matter how undeserving of it we may be. And our first example of this is seen in Zephaniah chapter 3 verses 2, where it says, "It has not trusted in the Lord, it has not drawn near to the Lord." And in this moment, Zephaniah is describing a city and its citizens that have strayed away from the path of the Lord. These people have been misguided, and because of it, the Lord has taken attention to it. And in the next few verses, the Lord proclaims that He will show His true power to these people so that they can be humbled. And we see, and after this show of power in verses 12 through 13, it says, "For I will leave in the midst of you a people humble and lowly. They shall seek refuge in the name of the Lord. Then they will pasture and lie down, and no one shall make them afraid." And in this moment, the people accept the Lord and they become His devout followers. And at first, these citizens seemed to have no future because they were so far down the road and away from God's teachings and astray. But God's forgiveness and kindness took action here, and these people were able to become the devout followers of God, and they were able to return home. And this so-called home was part of the faith, and it was with the Lord and His teachings. And in Hebrews chapter 10 verses 8, it says, "When He said above, you have neither desired nor taken pleasure in sacrifices and offerings and burnt offerings and sin offerings." So during this time, offerings were very important because they were a way of showing praise and trying to gain favor with God. And this is similar to our situation today when we pray to the Lord and give praise to the Lord. And when we do these actions, it shouldn't be a moral obligation that pushes us forward, but rather it should be the devotion and sincere feelings of a follower towards a God that gave us our salvation. So, to conclude this message, think about how you are currently a follower of God. Is your faith strong or has it been wavering? Taking note of these things and looking into it and seeing in which aspects you have been prospering in and which aspects you can grow in can lead you to a stronger, closer, and healthier relationship with God. So, thank you for listening and have a great day.